Hey guys, welcome to my 99 runecrafting guide. In this video I'll show you the most efficient way to reach level 99 runecrafting, as well as some tips and tricks I've learned along the way. I also have some alternative methods some people like to use on the way to 99. Thanks for watching. Okay, so before we get into this method, I'm going to leave on screen an index of what this guide is going to show, and I'll have links in the description to get to certain parts of the video. Okay, so before you get into your runecrafting endeavour, I'd suggest getting 80+ agility in mining. This will help a lot when you're doing the abyss runs for nature runes. Also, agility will help stamina potions, as you won't lose as much energy while you're running. Also, the Fremennik hard diaries are definitely worth doing, as they get you the recharge dragonstone spell, as it's very good for recharging glories. Also, the Falador diaries are very good, as the shield allows you to bring prayer on a trip to the abyss. So if a PKer attacks you, you won't lose any items if you use the protect from items prayer. Also, the Kandarian hard diaries are another thing to keep in mind when doing lava runes. If you do these, you can teleport straight to Seer's village, and it makes it much easier place to bank. Also, rate reduction items such as Graceful and the Spottier Cloak or Cape are definitely useful on your way to 99 runecrafting, so I'd suggest getting all of these before you start. On screen are some tips which may come very handy in the long run of 99 runecrafting, so be sure to take them into account when training. I'll go into everything on screen in more detail later on in the guide, but one thing I forgot to mention was right-click banking on the banker compared to using the bank booth is actually faster by 1 tick, as you'll see in the demonstration. Okay, so for the reason I place my pouches down here is when I right click, go empty, right click, empty. See, it's in the same spot compared to as if I'd go here, I'd have to go empty, drop down, empty, whereas here you can just spam it like that. Just to achieve 99 runecrafting, I'm going to show you some tips that will help you be more efficient in achieving 99 in the long run. So first of all, as you can see, I've got this square here, sorry. And this is a program called Screen Markers. It helps you draw on the page so you can get boxes around your essence and stuff. So as you can see, if I go here after making some, bank my runes, go like that, nice and quick. See, the mouse is already in the right spot, like that. And it's very useful. It makes runecrafting a lot easier if you just know where to put the mouse. So definitely worth getting, in my opinion. If you just Google screen markers, you should be able to find it. Also, I have, as you can see, mouse keys, which is the program that makes your mouse jump, because it's pretty hard to do that if you're not using a program to do this. But I actually use AHK, sorry, not mouse keys, but mouse keys and AHK do the same thing, so it's worth setting that up so you can just bank quickly. And also, if you have AHK, you're going to want to use keys next to the escape button, so you can press escape to close the bank, or you can just bind a key to be escape, since escape is what closes the bank, and it's a lot quicker than going up and closing the bank with the X right here. Another thing that you might want to look into is going to the Abyssal book, and that's just when you go to the Dark Mage to repair your pouches, you can ask the Abyssal book from him. It's really quite easy. I'll actually show you while I'm talking about it. The NPC contact spell, which is what you need the book for. When you're using this spell, it makes it so you don't have to go to the Abyss every run. If you're doing something like lava runes or lore runes, it's no worries, because you don't have to go to the abyss and risk whatever you're risking or whatever you got on you. So to repair your pouches, what you do, you just right click repairs, and mine are already repaired, so it didn't do anything. But if you want a book, you just talk to him, say I seem to have misplaced that book. Abyss, can I have another one please? And bam, you got the book. And it's simple as that. It's Definitely worth if you're going to be doing a lot of astral runes, which you should, because they're very efficient. But okay, so now we're moving on to the efficient 1 to 99. From 1 to 23, you're going to want to do the Zamorak Mage mini quest and the Eyes of Gloffrey. These are both quests, and I'll leave links in the description to a guide you can use to do them. After you reach level 23 runecrafting, we're moving on to lava runes. We're going to do these all the way to level 82, and then once you're level 82, we're moving on to astral runes, which we'll do to level 91, and then once we're 91, we'll go to 99 with nature runes. Okay, so now you're level 23 runecrafting, we're moving on to lava runes. Lava runes are considered one of the most click intensive runes to make in the runecrafting skill, but it really isn't that bad after you get used to it. Lava runes can range from 50 to 60 KXP an hour, depending on how fast you are. It is possible to get higher XP rates. Okay, so for lava runes, the first thing you need to know is that you're going to be losing money. It really isn't that much considering how much you will make from level 82 to 99, so it's definitely worth it, but I thought I would let you know that. Okay, so before we get into it, you're going to want to stock up on dueling rings, binding necklaces, earth runes, Camelot teleports if you have the Seers, Candor and Hard Diaries. If not, you can just use dueling rings to teleport to castle walls. You'll also want a rune pouch. This is optional. You can put the lava runes in here after you finish crafting them, but if you don't have one, it's fine, you can just bank them. You also want a steam battle staff and astral runes to help cast magic imbue. If you're using a rune pouch, make sure you put the astral runes in there so it will save you an inventory space. And you also want to bring weight reduction items to keep your weight below 0. If it's higher than 0, you'll lose run energy quicker, so it's ideal to keep it below 0 and you'll be able to make the most out of your run energy. You're also going to want to bring a fire tiara to get access to the fire altar without having to have a talisman in your inventory, as well as the ring of duelings and the binding necklaces. Just replace them after they run out every few runs. Okay, so now you have everything you need to start lava runecrafting. First, you're going to want to teleport to the duel arena. Once you're here, you click north to run around this building, cast magic imbue once you're past this building, enter the ruins, click up here, use the earth rune on the altar, and that's what's going to make the lava rune combine with the magic imbue spell. And as you can see, what's interesting about lava runes is there's no delay after you make them, so you can make the next inventory straight after, and that's why they're really fast XP. Another thing to keep in mind with lava runes is once your giant pouch degrades, you don't have to repair it until you see you're starting to make one less rune per inventory. Okay, by this point you've reached level 82 runecrafting, and now we're moving on to astral runes. Astral runes make one of the greatest profits in runecrafting, around 1.1 mil an hour, and they're also between 30 and 35 KXP an hour, depending on how fast you are again. They are very used runes, so the prices are likely to stay high, and it's a very efficient method if you want to do this all the way to 99, although I believe nature runes are better, but we'll get onto that later in the guide. Okay, so for astral runes, you're going to want to stock up on lore runes, earth runes if you're choosing to use the magic imbue spell during the runs for extra magic XP. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to bring earth runes, and you can just use a mud battle staff or an earth staff. But if you do want to bring magic imbue, make sure you bring your steam staff, and also if you're using magic imbue, make sure you use the rune pouch and store all your excess runes in there so you don't waste any inventory space. You're also going to want to bring weight reduction items, and I suggest bringing full graceful as you will get the set effect. Before you start crafting astral runes, make sure you have a good stock of dueling rings in the bank as well. Okay, so now you're level 82 runecrafting, we're going to move on to astral runes, and you have everything you need, so let's get into it. First, use the Moon Clan teleport, not the group one, because the group one gets you further inside, and we don't want that. We want to be as outside as you can. If you're a nerd like me, I bring magic imbue runes and a rune pouch, and that just gets extra magic XP. Once you're here, you want to click on this little island out here. It'll get you the fastest path along here. Then you run to the east, use magic imbue if you brought that, click the altar. Now it's the same as any normal runecrafting. You just click the altar, empty the pouch, just click the altar, empty the pouch, just click the altar. It's very simple. And you teleport to castle walls, put your astral runes in the pouch, and then you just bank, get all your shit, teleport back, and continue doing this. Okay, so now you're level 91 Runecrafting. Double nature runes are what we're going to be doing next, and they're great for profit, making around 1.4 to 1.5 mil an hour depending on how good you are. I average around 27k XP an hour doing this method, but you can get higher, you can get lower. You know, it just depends on how much you do it, and I obviously do this a lot. So, for nature Runecrafting, you're going to want to have weight reduction items. Full Graceful and the Falador Shield is probably the best outfit to use when you're crafting here, but personally I do a lot of farm runs in between, so I just choose to keep the farming cape on and take a black D-hard body as I get more defense bonuses. You're also going to want to take a pickaxe to get through the obstacles and have a stock of Amulet of Glories in the bank. Okay, so now you're 91 Runecrafting and you have everything you need for double nats. I'm going to take you on a quick run. You can see what to do. So first, you're going to run north, run to the west side of this building because it is faster than running to the east. Jump over the ditch, spam click north so you don't waste a tick on the ditch. Run diagonal, as you will get the fastest path if you do that, and then click on the Mage of Zamorak as soon as you see him, and that will get you the fastest path. Once you're in here, you're going to want to run the closest way to the nature altar, which is just up here, and then you're going to take the first obstacle to get into the inner circle. Once you're in here, I like to spam click in the middle, so I run as fast as I can, enter the nature rift, and then I spam click that to try and get that a little bit quicker. And just normal Runecrafting now, just click on the thing, empty the pouches, teleport to Edgeville, and then and that's all you do for nature Runecrafting. Obviously, again, this isn't my fastest run. I usually average around 26-27k XP an hour, but because I'm commentating, I'm going very slow, but you know, that's irrelevant. Okay, so now on the alternate methods to 99. First of all, there's nature runes at level 44 plus, which I've already gone over in the video, but at 44 you won't be making double natures, so they're really not that efficient. If you want to see how to do nature Runecrafting efficiently, just look in the description and there's a link to earlier on in the video. Second, we've got lore runes at 54 plus. To do lore runes, you need to have done the Troll Stronghold quest and Enlightened Journey. You're also going to want to have a stock of logs in your bank, as you need these for the balloon transport to Entrana. And now we're moving on to death runes at level 65. To do death runes, you need to have completed Morning's End Part 2, which is a very annoying quest. For death runes, you're also going to want to have a stock of Amulet of Glories in the bank, and a pickaxe to enter the abyss. For blood runes and for soul runes, they are both located on Zaya, and you need 100% Arceus Feather in order to do these. Okay, so if you're 54 Runecrafting and you choose to do lore runes, they are a decent method. I like to do them sometimes, or I used to when I was lower level, but now that you have all the quests and everything you need, I'm just going to take you on a quick run again. So just going to run up here, use Fly Assistant. It's very simple. The first time you ask to do that, he's going to ask you a couple questions. All you got to do is just spam through that. After you do this more than once, he won't ask you that anymore. Then, as you see what I did before, I just clicked up here, and what's good about lore runes is it just makes you run all the way around. It's great. Like it's probably the most AFK Runecrafting method right now, which they'll probably make something stupid in future, but now right now it's good. Then you just click up here, enter the ruins, and you just click the altar, same as every Runecrafting level, as always. And that's about it. You know, it's very simple, nice and easy. When crafting lore runes, you're going on to Entrana, which you can't take any weapons or armor, so make sure you keep what you have on you to a minimum, and make sure you also take a lore tiara that will help you access the lore altar. Okay, so if you're level 65 Runecrafting and you want to try out death runes, now that you know that you need Morning Ends Part 2, which is a very annoying quest, I understand if you don't want to do death runes, but they are a decent method. But first, what you're going to want to do is run up north. It's the same method as doing nature runes, except you run into the death altar, so if you just look at my nature runecrafting, you'll understand why I'm running this way. And good thing about death runes is they're 10 XP per rune, so it's over, what is it, 30,000 XP an hour, which is very good considering you're making what, 700k profit an hour or something like that. Oh, that's all it is. Just same as nature runes, except you go into a different place. Okay, so if you're level 77 or 90 runecrafting and you just want fast XP but you're too lazy to do lavas, this is the place to be. So I'm on Arceus. I just used, what is it, spellbook swap to the Arceus spellbook, then home teleported and ran down here. You can only do these if you have 100% favor in house Arceus on Zaya. As you can see, got that here. And yeah, let's see, create blood runes, create soul runes. So that's what you need to do these, and they're very annoying. I don't like them, but they are here, so I thought I may as well put them on. So pretty much what you do is you just click this dense runestone, whatever that is, and you just stay on it until it depletes, and once it depletes you just run to this one, chip off this one, get a full inventory. So say, look, that's depleted, so I would just say this is a full inventory. I'm kinda too lazy to actually do one, but you know, fuck it. Just run up here. Oh, sorry, I'm not really paying attention. You just do venerate, do that. That'll get you dark essence blocks, and then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna, if you go like that, it chops them up like that, and then once it's like that, you run down. You can get a full inventory of that. Run down, get another one. Go up here, use the thing again. So you get the full blocks in here, full of the dark essence blocks, and you also have dark essence fragments. Once you got that, use your Edgeville, teleport, glory, run up here, just run into the abyss, do the quickest obstacle, go in either the blood or soul rune, whatever one you know you want to craft, or whatever one you have level to do so. I'm going to do a soul rune one, but I'll show you where the blood rune one is as well. As you can see, look, the blood rune one is right there. So if you want to make blood runes, just mine this. Go in there. This is probably my least favourite runecrafting method, just because, you know, I don't know, I just don't like it. But where's this soul? So once you run in here, you get in there, click on the soul altar, and then normally you'd have a full inventory full of the dark essence blocks, and then you just go like that, do that again, make them all into the little chip things, click on it again, you'll make them again. When making blood or soul runes, the best thing to use is full graceful and a pickaxe, as this will make your run regen quicker while you're standing still and mining the essence, so it's definitely worth using, and the pickaxe is just for running to the abyss. Make sure you have a stock of amulet of glories in the bank before you start Zaya runecrafting. Bank your soul runes / blood runes when your amulet of glory has run out, so you don't waste any time going to the bank after each run. Okay, so now you know all the methods to use to get level 99 runecrafting. I'm going to quickly go over some of the basics. First of all, I'll run into the abyss, and as you can see, these are rune pouches. What they do is they hold extra essence that you use to make runes. So after each trip you can store essence in these and then empty them once you're at the altar. So it makes runecrafting a lot quicker, as you get an extra like 2 inventories per trip. I'll show you how to get them. You get the small pouch once you've completed the Mage of Zamorak mini quest, and these are all the levels you get, and that's how much essence they hold. Also, what I've got here, this is a stamina potion. When you drink it, as you can see, the run will go up by 20, and you'll get this orange looking boot right here. And when you have that, the effect is your run will reduce 70% slower than it normally would. Okay, so now you know what these stamina potions do. They're definitely worth investing some money into, because they'll make 99 runecrafting a lot quicker, and you'll also make more money despite spending a little bit of GP on these, so they're definitely worth it. Also, these are the abyssal creatures that you kill to get these pouches. You can kill any of these, it doesn't matter what one. The drop rate is very common, so if you camp here for a while you should be able to get them. Okay, well if this video helped you in any way, please leave a like, it's greatly appreciated. And if you guys know any ways I can improve my video making, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.